Good morning. Welcome to Winterpeg. Okay, it's pizza day, and I was noticing on the thermometer it's only minus 10.5 Celsius. It's warming up. I think it was minus 18 something yesterday, wasn't it? Now, what do we got going on out there in the front window? Well, if memory serves, I said about 3-4 weeks ago, I said pretty soon it's going to be December and I'll be putting up the Christmas lights. Well, I did. I turned them on this morning. I hung them up last night, but I actually didn't switch them on until this morning. So officially they went on I guess about 6 a.m. this morning. And they're going to stay on until after Ukrainian Christmas, which I think is December the 7th, something like that. I'll check it out. I'm going to leave them running until then. I'll just leave them running day and night. They're just LEDs. They don't burn hardly any electricity, and they never seem to wear out. I think LEDs will eventually wear out, but not in my lifetime. Anyway, we got them going there, and I'm guessing, maybe an hour ago, I took my 360 camera out and I walked around the front of the car, and just so that to see what do they look like from the outside. It was still pretty dark at that time, and it's just starting to get light now. I don't know what time the sun actually comes up. I think it's around 8 o'clock this morning was when the sun's supposed to break over the horizon. Hey Google, what time does the sun rise in Winnipeg this morning?
The sun rises in Winnipeg at 8:04 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning.
8:04. Okay. Well, that was 2 minutes ago. How come it's so dark? I guess it's cloudy. Okay, I guess we won't be seeing any sunrise this morning. All right. We're going to paint today. Yeah. About when I walked around the front of the car, I already processed that footage and I looked at it. It's not real sharp, but you get a pretty good idea what the house looks like from the front. And I'll tack that at the end of today's episode. That'll be in place of the sunrise. Yeah, that'll be our sunrise. Okay. We're going to paint today. Some of it I'm looking forward to, and some of it I'm not. Now, the airbrushing part, yes, I'm looking forward to the actual airbrushing. I'm just not looking forward to having the setup and cleanup afterwards. I am so spoiled. Okay. We're only going to be basically using the two colors. Actually 3, because this little wheel here has to be painted sort of the black, the number 18 if I'm not mistaken. Everything else is going to be the 338 and the number 66. So maybe let's just stop flapping my lips here this morning. No big news. The lights are the big news. You can't see it, but there's the other window over there. It's got the same thing going on. You'll see it if you watch the at the end of today's episode. Okay, let's recompose here. Okay, I think I'm pretty much ready to go here. Got everything basically adjusted. I got my larger pieces mounted on sticks. And this one here, of course, where the alligator clip is clamped onto it, we're going to have to repaint that. And everything's sort of set up so that I can take and adjust my camera over like this, and then I can zoom in, and the area in question is going to be in focus. At least that's the plan. Problem is 7 minutes after 10, Missy the dog is due to come by any minute. So it'll be Murphy's Laws dictates that if I start spraying now, Missy's going to come by. Once I start spraying, I don't want to stop. I want to keep going until it's done. Okay, we're just going to take a bit of a break here and wait and see what's going to happen. Good morning. I was just telling the viewers that any minute Missy the dog is going to come by, so I'm going to hold off with my spraying.
Oh, she wanted to go out the back way.
She did she? She said to you, Max, the door is frozen. I can't get out.
No, I mean she went out back behind the houses here.
Oh, she did her business.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Change of pace. Poor dog, she saw Rainy, didn't realize there was a screen door. Bang, ran right through the screen door. Later on, she was sitting down, rubbing her nose with the back of her paw. What the hell was that?
So you hurt your nose, did you, Missy?
So I phoned that company, and or I sent in a quote online. I'll phone them tomorrow. If I can, I'll get them to come and put in a door like yours, or some reasonable facsimile they have in stock.
Mm-hmm.
And when they come and replace the door, I'll have them take the screen door away and put a new screen in it.
Yeah, that's their specialty.
And then it'll be done. 2 disasters in one day. Can't get in one door and ran right through the other.
You know, I was thinking about your door this morning, and I was wondering now that the temperature's warmed up, like it's warmed up quite a bit, and I was thinking that maybe if you were to open your inside door and let the heat thaw out the outside door.
Yeah, well, I'll try it. You know, I did that yesterday.
Oh, it didn't work.
No, it was colder yesterday.
Yeah, it was colder, yeah.
I'll give it a try. But when they come, they'll take the door off by the hinges, I imagine.
Yeah.
This won't be the first time we've ever encountered this problem.
No, I'm sure. They'll figure out how to get that door off.
Yeah.
Probably use one of those things like the police used to break a door open. Or to use a shotgun
What's
shell
that,
or something.
grenade?
Yeah, a grenade. Yeah. It's something that you put up against the door and it fires something off and no, maybe they won't do that.
I'm very excited if they do.
Yeah, that'll scare the living daylights out of poor Missy here.
I'll probably wake the cat up. That's never good.
No. We wouldn't want to wake up Penny, would we, Missy? No.
Watching a new TV series. I always said Game of Thrones was the best TV series I've ever seen. But I'll tell you, The Landsman is better.
The Landsman?
Landsman. It's a work position in the Texas oil fields. It's somebody who gets underground leases for oil. Anyway, it's terrific. Brilliantly written. Goodbye, Uncle Ron. Thanks, Uncle Ron.
You're welcome, Missy.
That's a nice door.
I like that door. It doesn't freeze shut.
It's a lucky thing you've only got one door.
Yeah, that's right. I have to crawl through the bedroom window.
Yeah. Bye, Uncle Ron. Thank you.
Okay, bye, Missy.
What'd you find, Missy? Something worth rolling in. Did you help?
Okay, Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Now, I was mentioning to Max that, or actually I told Missy, I said, you licked the platter clean. And then I thought, I said, isn't there a poem about lick the platter clean? And Max instantly says, Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean. And so betwixt the two of them, they licked the platter clean. And that's an old poem. I hadn't heard that poem since I was a kid. But then Max went on to say that that was actually a political poem. And he was saying that most poems written in that era had some underlining political thing going on. So that's kind of interesting. I might look into that just for the fun of it. Yeah, the history of Jack Sprat could eat no fat. Yes. Anyway, now we can spray. Let us spray. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, time is getting on here. And I'm going to use the strainer. Let me just move you in here so you'll be able to see what's going on, more or less. I think that's pretty good. Okay, we got the lid back on here. And our filter is now garbage. Now, if I keep the item just right underneath here, like the top of my finger is where that little red marker is. So I've got approximately 3 inches of play here. And I think we're ready to boogie. Just do a little bit of a test here. Maybe we'll take the needle cap off. Somehow it didn't seem to be spraying right. Oh yeah, I guess it's going to be alright. And the fan on, and we're going to do the easy one first. now we'll do the second easiest one. Now this one here, this is gonna, what you're looking at right now is the back side. We're not gonna see that, so if I don't, get it in all the corners just right, well, it doesn't really matter. Okay, this part might be seen. I'm gonna let those dry, and if I have to, maybe I'll give them a second coat. Although really, the side we're looking at right now, that's basically all we're going to be seeing. I know, I think that's on thick enough. If I get the light to reflect off it, you can see it's almost too thick. So let's quick lower ahead here. Okay, I'm just going to clean up my airbrush, and then we'll grab the 66 and do some of the smaller pieces. Okay, our airbrush is all cleaned up, and these appear to be dry, and I think they're going to be okay. I don't think we're going to have to worry about giving anything a second coat. All right. Now we put on the 66 with a little paintbrush. On these pieces right here. Alright, I did not heat this up in the microwave this time. So we got the mozzarella cheese here, lots of it. I'm just going to have it cold here. It's probably not going to be as good as some pizzas I've had, but it's acceptable. There we go, just like new. All right. Now, yeah, that's a 66. Just want to make sure. I realize that this brush is a little on the big side, but I find that it works really well for doing piping. A lot better than the smaller brush. So, speaking of piping, now when I first start using this brush, it's very, as Gabe would say, thirsty. And what's happening is a lot of the paint is going up the bristles. I love this Tamiya XF paint for being able to shrink wrap. I find that some numbers seem to work better than others. I don't know if it's my imagination or not, but now we don't need to do the end there because that obviously has to plug into something. Okay, maybe I should put my other glasses on here. I'm getting just a little bit closer. I don't think I need my magnification hood, but that way I can see better where it looks like possibly I kind of missed maybe. Okay, I think I basically got that one. Okay, the other one is almost identical, only different. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, I'm pretty sure I got it. Okay, now we will be viewing this. Let me see here. Like that. I believe that's the way we're going to actually view it. So in other words, the bottom is approximately where I've got the peg stuck into, glued onto. I use CA glue, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this back underneath side, we're not going to see that, so. I don't want to go poking at it too much here because otherwise the paint is going to have a tendency to clog up. Okay, I think we basically got that. All right, and this is that piece that we didn't need to straighten the leg. It was supposed to be crooked. Yeah, it was funny that I didn't notice that. No, this is the underside. We're not going to see that, but I don't know why I'm painting it, so. But I guess may as well just get everything trying to look nice here. And so when we do the close look at with the macro lens later, if we do, yeah, I think this side here is what we're going to actually see. I think the rest of it pretty much goes underneath the piece that we are going to paint next. And where the alligator clip is, we'll paint that later, off camera, most likely. Yeah, I think I basically got that. You know what? I forgot that the piece that goes on top of it, we sprayed it with the 338. Okay, now let's try not to lose too much of the detail on the top there. Okay, I don't think I need to do the bottom. Okay, I think that when that dries and shrink wraps around those details, we're going to see them pretty clear. Now this bracket, where the tweezer is hanging onto, I think I mentioned that yesterday or the day before, where the tweezer is hanging on is going to be underneath everything. We're not going to see it. So I won't even need to repaint there. I'll just leave it bare. But I just want to get it painted here so that it will sort of stand out. It'll be just a little bit of a extra detail that we're going to be able to see. You know, the more detail that you have on a ship like this, the less chance you're going to notice that your turrets have fallen over. I can say that from experience. Okay. Now this wheel, we're going to have to change colors here. So I'm just going to press stop and do that and clean this brush out. Now I knew that you were going to want to see this close up. So we'll see what we can do here. And I've got my brush cleaned up, but obviously we're not going to use this one. Now the trick will be not to fill in the spokes. As far as I know, this wheel is only seen from the top. I don't think we see the underside, which I'm just trying to touch a little bit right now. See if I can bring my brush in from underneath there just a little bit. And then if part of it is part of the underside is showing, I'll try to remember to expose that part that I just painted. I think I've got it in there all the way, as good as I can. From my perspective, it looks pretty good here. Okay, I'm gonna have to call her quits here for today, folks. What time is it? It's 9 minutes after 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, we'll take a close look at some of those other pieces tomorrow morning. And remember, the Christmas lights are next. Thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're gonna see you tomorrow.